True fans live for their team. For those true U of A fans, there is Hughes Federal Credit Union. Show your U of A spirit and put technology and convenience at your fingertips. Hughes Federal Credit Union. Smart choice.
Welcome to Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Hughes Federal Credit Union. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley here with Greg Hansen. Greg, my favorite week of the year.
It is?
Oh my goodness. Arizona versus the LA schools in basketball. The Wildcats travel to UCLA Thursday night at Pauley Pavilion. Saturday they go to the Galen Center to take on USC, who's much better than any of us would have ever thought. This is the test Arizona has been waiting for all year. Are they up for it?
Oh yeah, I think Arizona's better than we thought, don't you?
Yes.
But those two games on the road, if you get the good UCLA instead of the bad UCLA,
Right.
big trouble. And USC,
Right.
I mean, I'm buying in on USC.
Yeah, well, and they're fun to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what makes them, to a casual observer like me and you, I will watch a USC game because you might see something just bonkers happen, you know?
If USC beats ASU on Thursday, I will really be interested to see how many fans show up at the Galen Center Saturday.
Right.
Maybe they'll get at least 6,000 or 8,000.
Yeah, and for them, that's like
Yeah.
100,000.
Right.
I mean, it's as reasonable as drawing all of that. Let's talk about UCLA for a minute here. UCLA has lost to Monmouth,
Yeah.
and UCLA has beaten Kentucky. Is this just youth? Is this guys sort of learning as they go? Or is this indicative of a bigger problem there?
I think it's more of the latter. I think they have 5 guys who want to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
I watched them play against Washington State before 1,200 fans, and they got pounded
Yeah.
by a team. Washington State had one guy who could get on the rotation for UCLA.
Right, Josh Hawkinson. Yeah.
And they got pounded.
Yeah.
Shot selection was really bad.
Yeah. To me, it starts with Bryce Alford.
Yeah.
I think if you get good Bryce Alford, UCLA is as good as anybody, not only in the Pac-10, Pac-12, but maybe in the country. When he's going good,
Yep.
they're great. When he's jacking shots for the sake of jacking shots, they're terrible.
Last weekend, he started out 0 for 10 at Washington,
Right.
and then made 2 like 30-footers to send it to overtime. Right. And then against Washington State, he went 2 for 10.
Right. It's total feast or famine with him.
He's like the Seinfeld episode where Jerry's girlfriend looks good in the light and bad in the shadows.
Two-face.
Yeah.
Two-face, absolutely. You look here at Arizona, they were able to dominate in the paint against Arizona State, who doesn't have much size. That changes a little bit this week. I mean, you face UCLA and Thomas Welsh, try saying that name, Thomas Welsh, who's big and developing and skilled. Reminds me of Dusan Ristic a little bit. And then USC has some big guys who can run a little bit. This is going to be a test, really, for Arizona's big men.
If Tony Parker has a good game against Arizona for UCLA, it'll be a good game.
Yeah, absolutely.
UCLA have a really good chance to win.
Exactly. You excited to go to Pauley?
I actually like it there, but it's not going to ever measure up to the games in the 90s there that were all battle royals.
Yeah.
It's just not like that anymore. They'll probably get Thursday night at 6 o'clock LA time, there'll probably be 4,500 in the seats at tip-off.
And how many of those are going to be Arizona fans? 1,500?
Yeah. That's why Arizona beat them there the last 2 times, I think.
Right, yeah, there's no atmosphere, which is sad because it's a place that has such great tradition.
Yeah.
It's sad when there's no atmosphere to back it up.
Those Saturday afternoon games there in the 90s when they were both top 10 teams, you can't beat that.
Absolutely. Well, Arizona and UCLA looking to write another game into their proud history here Thursday night at Pauley Pavilion. Then Saturday they take on USC at the Galen Center. That'll do it for this episode of Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Hughes Federal Credit Union. For Greg Hansen, who's the most hated UCLA Bruin of all time?
Don McLean.
Don McLean.
Walt Hazard.
O'Bannon's multiple?
No, they're not even in the picture.
They're not even in the
Don
picture.
McLean.
Don McLean. I used to wear number 31 in childhood basketball leagues for Ed O'Bannon. Loved him.
Heck of a player.
My brother would wear 13 for Charles O'Bannon.
Not quite as good, but good.
But still good. We'll see you next time.
True fans live for their team. They buy the gear, they order the tickets, they pay for the seats and the experiences. For those true U of A fans, thankfully there is Hughes Federal Credit Union, offering the latest payment choices such as U of A debit cards, paying online, paying a friend with pop money, or using Apple Pay with your mobile phone. Show your U of A spirit and put technology and convenience at your fingertips. Hughes Federal Credit Union. Smart choice.